So I was playing Seal of Brainrot and was busy making a deal with this guy who had a nice collection of secret lucky blocks that I wanted to buy. Now, I had the new super hard to craft Evilodon, and in a stroke of luck, it turned out that the lucky block dealer was in need of one pretty badly. And so we agreed upon him getting the Evilodon in return for me getting all the secret lucky blocks he had in his base. I was a little bit worried that he would just leave the server once he'd gotten my Brainrot in his base though, but thankfully this guy was legit, unlike most people that pretend they want to trade but then just end up scamming you. So I set about moving all 9 of the lucky blocks that I had traded for, and once that was complete, I started moving the 5 lowest lucky blocks I've been saving on an alt account over to my base. And after the other guy had left my private server, it was now time to open all the lucky blocks to see what I would get. Naturally, when the first one I opened gave me an Asuxicola, I was extremely pleased, and it gave me a lot of hope that I'd be able to pull the new ultra rare La Secret combination. So I kept opening the secret lucky blocks, and the next one did give me a Tortellini, but I was already expecting to get a lot of them since you have a 75% chance of pulling. Now, after pulling a Bloodrot Pot Hotspot, which I was still super excited about despite them not really being that crazy anymore, I decided that I wanted to try getting a Los 6-7 from one of my super OP Los lucky blocks I had. And since one of the ones I had in my base legitimately had 10 traits on it, I knew that I was probably going to be able to get the Los 6-7. So I kept opening my lucky blocks, and with me only getting more Tortellini, I was a little bit disappointed, but so far I'd already gotten 2 really good Brainrots, and I knew that my luck was probably about to turn around. Now, immediately after, I pulled a Rainbow La Grande Combinacion, and then got 2 average Brainrots, which meant that now it was time for me to open my insanely hard to procure 10 trait Diamond Los Lucky Blocks. And I'm literally less than 100 subs away from 250,000, so if you want to be an OG on the channel, make sure you drop a sub. No pressure, of course.